मुझे जहाँ तक याद है निशान सर ने ये वाला करवाया था और इसमें कहा था एक्स की वैल्यू फिगर आउट करनी। मैं बड़ा कंफ्यूज था क्योंकि मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि सर ने ये नंबर लाइन बनाई और ये क्या किया, मतलब प्लस माइनस ऊपर नंबर लाइन पे लगा दिया। इट्स वेरी सिंपल, लेट मी टेल यू दैट। फर्स्टली लेट मी टेल यू कि these number which I have marked like 5 3 2 1, these value we can't put. If that equation we have to put less than 0, like uh, if I remove this sign only and become make 0 greater than this equation, this is only valid for that. Let me tell you how. अगर मान लो एक पल के लिए मान लो कि यहाँ मैं दो नंबर पुट कर देता हूँ। अगर मैं यहाँ टू पुट करूँगा, so 2 minus 2 becomes 0. So 0 multiply this upper equation will also become 0. And so 0 divided by denominator is still 0. So this equation will become equal to 0. But if the equation is not having equal to sign, then this equation is not satisfied. If they have just written 0 greater than, but in this equation this has written equal to sign, so this can be true. But here I am talking only about if 0 is greater than this number. Okay, so इसका मतलब क्या कि 5 के जो आगे हैं वो सभी पॉजिटिव हैं। इसके लिए इसे रीजन बोलते हैं। जो 5 से आगे जितनी भी जगह है वहाँ कोई भी नंबर ले लो, इक्वेशन जो है ये वाली पॉजिटिव ही रहेगी, ये वाली इक्वेशन हमेशा पॉजिटिव ही रहेगी अगर हमने 5 से बड़ा नंबर लिया। दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव पुट इन प्लस हियर। लेट्स अज्यूमिंग वी हैव पुट इन 6 number. So 6 number. So let's take this will become positive because 6 minus 1 is 5. It is positive. This will also become positive. This 6 minus 5 also positive. 6 minus 6 minus 3 also positive. So whole equation become positive. That means the answer will be positive. Now let's take a negative one. How will this become negative? Let's take a number between 3 and 5. Let's assume 4 because that is a simple number. If I take 3.4, that will make it a bit hard. Let's take 4. So 1 is greater than 4, 2 is greater than 4, 3 is also greater than 4. But this thing here, 4 minus 5 is equals to minus 1. So it will make the whole equation negative. That's why if you take any number between 3 and 5, it will make it negative. That's why next number. So remember that this equation is now negative, which is this equation is now negative because if I put in one more, now they have written plus sign here. That means the answer will come out to be positive. But how can this be positive? You will be asking, like you have just said that value will become smaller and it gets a negative. But that's not the thing. Assuming that 2 and 3 having a number between 2.5. So what will happen that 2.5 is greater than 3, no? 2.5 is smaller than 3. That means this will also become negative, and this was already negative. That you can also check, like 2.5 minus 3, what will we get? Minus 0.5. And what will 2.5 minus 5, which will come out to be minus 2.5. So minus minus plus, so whole equation become positive. That is how, which will follow. And this cross mean that, as you can see, the signs are changing: positive, negative, negative to positive, positive to negative. But here it will not change negative. Why didn't change? That's the question arrives. I have also marked this cross. That cross mean whatever whatever root it is of, like it is a one is root of this equation, and this equation have a square exponent. Remember that whenever square will be there, their sign will not change. Only even numbers, even powers sign will not change. Only the odd powers, like there is 1, there is 1, there is 5. These three are odd powers. So here sign will change, but this is a even power. So here sign will not change. Here negative, so here also comes out to be negative. And you would be asking why. As you know, there is positive. So when we'll come between this region 1 and 2, let's assume 1.5. So as you know, these three is making negative, as you can making positive, sorry. as you can see, minus minus plus, and this also positive. And for making it whole equation negative, this should be negative, no? Sorry, I have done a mistake here. Like, now I have proved you that this is negative and this is negative, which overall become positive. But when we'll move to 1 and 2, there is a minus. And why minus? Because between 1 and 2, whatever we take, like 1.5, so 1.5 is lower than 2, so it will make the this equation negative. So this negative, so equation will become negative. Are you getting my point? And here, because 1.5 minus 1 is like 0.5, so already there is a square on it, so this is always positive. That means at this point we have negative. And here's come the twist, that why this negative here also become negative. Because let's assume there is a number. Let's take what number? 0.5. So if I minus 0.5 minus 1, what will I get? 0.5, but of minus, but there is a square on it, so it will overall become positive. That's why I have put in cross, that the here sign will not change. So please remember it. That's the whole thing. Let's go to the next page. Huh. There is a bit of interesting thing. Now you have to write that what values you can write. So here, as I said that uh, you can write the values from 1 to back, मतलब जितना भी पीछे जा सकते हो उतना पीछे चले जाओगे ना, लाइक माइनस इन्फिनिटी तक भी, तब भी जो आंसर है वो नेगेटिव ही रहेगा. एज यू कैन सी हियर आई हैव आल्सो ड्रॉन. देखो 1 के पीछे पीछे सभी नेगेटिव है, सो माइनस इन्फिनिटी चले जाओ. एंड यहाँ 5 के आगे जो भी चाहिए वो ले आओ, यहाँ पॉजिटिव ही रहेगा. So that's the whole thing. And between, like here positive, and they have asked, देखो यहाँ ज़ीरो है, मतलब यहाँ वैल्यू जो है वो नेगेटिव होनी चाहिए, तभी तो ये ज़ीरो ग्रेटर देन. तो कहाँ कहाँ वैल्यू नेगेटिव है? 3 एंड 5 के बीच में नेगेटिव है, 1 एंड 2 के, और 1 से पीछे माइनस इन्फिनिटी तक. ठीक है ना? सो वी हैव जस्ट रिटन आउट दैट हेयर 1 टू माइनस इन्फिनिटी, जितना पीछे चले जाओ 1 से 2 तक एंड 3 से. वी हैव जस्ट put a union between all of three, and by combining I got the value of x. For what? Let me get the focus. Let me clean the camera first. For LHS to be negative, अगर नेगेटिव वैल्यू कहाँ कहाँ है, अगर x की वैल्यू ये इनमें से कोई है तो x की वैल्यू नेगेटिव. बट as I said that there is also equality sign. So what about the equality? Because what does that mean, less than or equality? It means that it can be less than also or equal to, मतलब कुछ भी हो सकता है. if they have written that 5 less than is equals to 5, now what kind of thing is that? Because 5 can be greater. How can 5 be greater than? But they are not saying that 5 is greater than 5. They are just saying that 5 can be greater than 5 but also equal to, and you have to choose between them. कि like you want to put equal to or greater than sign, or whatever you say, one will be less than, one will be greater, so it's up to you. So here it is also said equal to. So when will it be equal to? So remember, it is 0. For making this also should be 0, because then it will become equal now. So when it will become equal, so you can't put like 5 or 3 here, because that makes the denominator 0, so it will be identified. So we have to do something with the numerator. We have to make it 0. So what we can do, we'll put 1 here, it will make the whole equation negative. So 0 into some equation also 0, so it will answer become 0. So you can put 1 and also 2, because 2 minus 2 is also equals to 2. So x value can be 1 or 2. So let's combine both of them now. So when we'll combine, we'll get this, like this equation. Now you would be asking, you have just written the same equation which is here, but that's not the thing. I have put in closed bracket at this point. Why? Because firstly we were not counting 1, but now we are counting 1. So what we'll do, that we here close bracket, by this 1 will also get counted, and here 2 we have put in closed bracket, so 2 will also get counted. So this we have added in this one. Okay, now if you see, 1 is also here and 2 is here. So if you see, they have taken the numbers from minus infinity to 2, because they have considered 1. That means 1 is there, but here they have written 1 is not there, but after 1, like 1.1 is also included. So they have included 1, and they have started 1.1. They have started counting, as you can see, 1, 1.1, 1.2, and here 2 is also getting counted. So you can written out it like this, minus infinity to 2, because all the numbers between minus infinity to 2 are getting counted, because 1 is there which is getting counted, and here, as you can see, there are open bracket, which means that 1 and 2, in the numbers between them are getting counted. That means 1.1 is also counted, that only 1 is not counted, and that is counted right here. So you can write it like that and put genuine here, and that's the whole answer.